like the video. Okay? Like the video. All right? Because I'm about to explain a simple formula. A simple formula with you. And it was a formula that my cardiologist shared with me. Okay? And it was very profound how he said it to me. All right? I went to my cardiologist and I wasn't like heavily overweight, but this can apply to someone that's obese, to someone that's chubby or chunky. It can apply. It's a simple, simple concept. Get a pen and paper out. And then I'm about to scroll through my feed to show you my fitness results. Okay, that's why I'm on my Facebook page. If you want to add me on Facebook, by the way, do add me on Facebook. Okay, add me on Facebook. All right, message me. Say I found you on YouTube through your video. All right, get a pen and pad out. Get a pen and paper. Text it in your phone. I'm about to tell you a simple formula. Okay, here it is. It's a few words. Eat less, move more. That's it. Eat less, move more. Now let that sink in for a minute. Really let that sink in. Okay? So basically, when he said that to me, my cardiologist, it just hit me like a ton of bricks, like I was just slapped in the face, punched in the mouth. The way he delivered how he said it to me. He was like, Chris, I need you to eat less, move more. But he said it in a more profound way. And I was like, damn. It was just so profound. So let me go ahead and scroll through my feed, okay? Let me go ahead and view as. Because I use my Facebook like kind of like Pinterest even. But I want to go through my feed, okay? This is the recent results. All right. I'm actually 168 pounds now. And the weight is falling off, all right? Let me go ahead and read this post, okay? So I start the Facebook post saying, "Let me give you some context. 212 pounds was my heaviest at 5'6". I'm a shorty. Yeah, laugh it up. I'm a shorty, guys. So I'm gonna just go ahead and read it. All right. So 212 pounds was my heaviest at 5'6". For a time, I was hovering at 198 pounds for years. Okay. So that is a 29-pound loss with 7 more pounds to go. So that being said, guys, my goal is to get back to 167 pounds. Okay. All right. So let me go ahead and read on. Okay. Weight always yo-yoing up and down was always an ongoing battle. But why? You see, some people really believe that if you exercise, they can eat whatever they want. Some folks, metabolism being more active, really believe that it will last forever. Okay, now I'm sure this probably don't apply to you because you're on the heavier side. I got a plan. I got a plan for you. It's simple. I'm gonna explain and I'm gonna show you some of the stuff that I consume. Okay, and the calorie intake and the science. Well, not so much scientific, but simplicity of it, where you don't have to torture yourself in the beginning. You don't. All right. I'm gonna get into that. Just stay tuned. Okay, let's continue reading on. Okay, it is a formula of constant plateauing, staying at a standstill, fighting an uphill battle as they continue to age. You can work out till you're blue in the face, but that's not where your body is created. It's created in the kitchen and plenty of rest. And what I mean by that for the overweight is that you must be in a caloric deficit, meaning you must, guys, you must take in less calories than you expel more often as a set way of life. You have to make lifestyle changes. It's a commitment, guys. All right, so you need to know this. Fat is stored energy, and that energy needs to be released somehow. All right, people, my good people on YouTube. People do hit the wall. All right, men and women, they hit the wall as they age. Okay, you may be an older person, you may be a younger person. You probably didn't hit the wall if you're a younger person. If you're older, past 30, it's usually they say 30 is like the wall when men and women tend to hit the wall. Well, women definitely because they, you know, carry children and they tend to hit the wall faster when they have carry children. But that don't mean you have to stay like you look like you hit the wall. Okay, but I don't want to tangent on you. Okay, so let me say it's about longevity. All right, guys, take good care of yourselves. Got to take care of yourselves, my friends. The ones that searched on YouTube for this content. Keep watching. Keep watching. Keep watching. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. All right. With that said, I'm going to finish reading the last part. Be aware of the foods you consume on the daily basis. And at the end of the day, hear this, guys, at the end of the day, you have got to commit. You've got to commit. You can't lose it super fast. Realistically, what I'm about to tell you, if you commit, you can lose about 10 pounds a month. Seriously, 10 pounds a month. Okay. Now, if that's not enough for you, then I'm gonna tell you right now, you don't go for the stimulant route. Don't go for the diet pill route. Don't starve yourself. Don't you don't do that, okay? Because if you starve yourself, your body's gonna go into a famine mode and hold on to the fat. You don't want to do that, okay? All right. So you've got to commit. All right. So that being said, let me finish off. You've got to commit to your fitness goals and not party away your gains because you may have lost 10 pounds or so, going back to that yo-yo effect that keeps you stuck. Okay. All right. So like the video, subscribe to the channel if you like that piece and if you're feeling the energy. So I'm like I said from this post right here, I'm 168 pounds last I checked. I didn't post it because I wanted to be more significant when I post again. Okay, I'm gonna go down the line. Okay, this was April 9th. This post right here, 173.8. Okay, let me keep going. All right, this was March 22nd, 179.4. This is when I was like, what happened was I wasn't even trying, guys. I wasn't even trying because I kept rethinking to myself, to my doctor. He was like, eat less, move more, eat less, move more. And I was thinking, man, eat less, move more. It's just so simple. So what I did is what I did. Take notes. Take notes. Like the damn video. Like, subscribe to the channel. Take notes. What I did, I'm just keep scrolling so you actually see that I like to work out. I like to work out. This is natural now. I've never done juice in my life. Although I was accused once back in the day when I worked at a restaurant, the liquid tests. One of the guys said, and I was like, man, this is all natural. What the hell are you talking about? Now, mind you, in this particular image, I think it's this image. Hold on, because I know I have another image in here. Let me refresh the page, guys. Stay tuned. This was the image I want to show you. Okay, eat less, move more, guys. Eat less, move more. Now, in this picture, yeah, I'm not all that there yet, but I was heavier here too. But the definition is coming in, guys. It's coming in. All right. And I didn't go crazy with my diet. All I did was eat less, move more. That was it. And in the beginning, what I did was I was like, okay, see, I work in a hospitality industry currently. Okay, if you can relate because you're in the hospitality industry as well, there's a lot of grazing. You know, like French fries, a hamburger patty, maybe even a hamburger with the bread, all that stuff. So I thought about what my cardiologist said. He said, okay, so he kept saying it just was in my head. It kept repeating like the song "Work Hard, Play Hard" from that rapper. Forget his name. Say in the comments what that rapper's name is. It's like work hard, play hard. So I was like, man, it's kind of like it's like that verse, but it's like that hook, but it's like eat less, move more, eat less, move more with the same beat playing. And I was like, man, I probably have to do a remix. So that kept looping in my head. So I was like, all right, if that's the case, let me. I had that looping in my head. Here's what I was gonna do. So I said, okay, so let me just try something out. So I did an experiment on myself with the current crap diet that I was eating. Like right here in this image, I was still eating crap. I was eating crap still grazing fries, grazing off of fries from a fry bin. I was still eating the sandwich, like a burger in the bun and all that. I was still eating trash. Okay, now I don't really eat trash now. I actually, because you get to a plateau with the eat less move more concept, you do get to a plateau, and I'm gonna share with you when you get to that plateau what vitamins. Actually, should get the vitamins right. I'm gonna get in that. I'm gonna get that in a minute. Okay, I'm gonna get that in a minute. All right, I'm gonna show you the vitamin and some of the stuff that I take. It's just something more supplemental than anything. Um, and I'm gonna get into it. So that's right here. I was eating junk, and all I was doing was basically eating what I normally ate, but I committed to the whole eat less, move more. Now, if you don't have the means of moving more, you need to at least walk an hour a day, just a regular walk. Make it more brisk. If a brisk walk. This is if you're on the heavier side, but you can actually walk. or if you're even chunky and you know you can at least walk an hour, just a regular walk, it's roughly about 220-ish calories, depending on how heavy you are and your metabolism. There's other factors, obviously. But for me, it's about, on average, just a regular walk. It's about 220 calories, okay? And I use a combination of that now, currently now. I don't want to jump ahead, but I'm saying currently now, I'm using a combination of eating better, um, and not a lot, between 1 to 2 meals a day. That's it. That's it. Weight falls off, guys. But I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you what I'm eating. It's nothing crazy, guys. It's you don't. In the beginning, you don't have to torture yourself. You don't have to stop your habitual the foods that you habitually love. Now, the habitual consumption of the foods, you like the size of the portions, you have to discipline yourself. Going back to that, where I say you got to commit, guys. You got to commit. So basically, where I say it doesn't have to be torture. Okay, let me go down the line. It doesn't have to be torture, guys. It doesn't have to be torture. Let me go down to the next one. I had this in view only mode or view as mode. That way, if y'all want to become my Facebook friends, y'all would only see the inside looking in stuff. Okay, this is what y'all saw. I was trying to show y'all the other one, but I got to this right here. I'm heavier. I'm heavier in this picture. In this pic on Facebook, I think I was about 193 pounds in this picture, and I mean you could see it even like my love handles are kind of showing more, and I mean the way I'm flexing and the way I'm posing is kind of like it's hiding a bit of the fat around the chest right here or on this side. But I didn't look too bad for about 193 or something right here. It's like I forget the weight exactly because I just stopped weighing myself at that time. This was back in January 24th, beginning of the year, before I really started committing. Okay, and it was by accident because I was sticking to my guns about the whole eat less, move more from my cardiologist, and I just, like I said, I had that hook, remixed hook from that rapper. Fuck, what's his name? Pardon my language, guys. Oh, what's his name? Wiz Khalifa. Wiz Khalifa. So instead of him saying "work hard, play hard" with the pitch shifted voice, it was like it was the pitch shifted voice: "Eat less, move more. Eat less, move more," or the other way around: "Move more, eat less." So that broken record in my head, I eternalized it. Now, right now, I need you to internalize that: eat less, move more. Okay, and then keep watching, keep watching. This is long. It's probably gonna be a bit of a long video. Keep watching, okay? You will see a result with just that one little formula with which you're currently dieted, what your current crap diet is. You're gonna see results. I really highly recommend you journal what you've ate too. Like say you pick out on Taco Bell, you have 6 burritos, cut it in half, bring it down to 3. Say you go to McDonald's and you can't help but to get the whole meal with the Coke. No Coke. Just get the burger. Um, I would say try to stay away from the fries, but get a small fry. A small fry. Don't get the extra large. Just get the burger and a small fry. Okay? This is the first phase of it all when you start, and then you'll start dropping the weight. Okay? Um, then I'm trying to give you more examples of how, like, what you can do now to start losing weight relatively quick. Okay? Because if you're applying the eat less, move more, no matter what garbage you're eating that's keeping you fat, you're going to get results, guys. It's when you hit the plateau. It's when you hit that plateau from that simple formula that you have to switch what you're putting in you that much more. Okay? I plateaued at 175 pounds. So I decided to get the cheapest route possible. So I've been doing a combination of fasting, like an intermittent kind of fasting, where I'll be fasted and I'll go to the gym fasted. And to wake up, hear me out on this one, guys, to wake up, to get in the zone, to go to a gym without sugar or anything or energy drinks that has a ton of sugar or anything that has a ton of caffeine. If you're caffeine sensitive, like me, I'm caffeine sensitive, so I have to use the green tea and cacao. I'm about to show you. I have it in the back right here. I'm about to show you those. You can get those right away, actually, if you're still, because the idea is you. All right, so now you know you got to eat less, move more. You get this. You get this part. Okay, it's the eternalizing it and actually acting on that formula that I'm trying to convey through this video to you. Okay, so you'll lose the weight. All right, and you're gonna notice it, guys. You're gonna see the weight. It's gonna fall off with your current crap diet because you would have committed to eating what you're already what the garbage you're already eating. If you're eating less of it and you know for sure you're consistent with it, it won't be torture. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? It won't be torture. All right, and and if you're moving more than just the walk, that's why I recommend you get a gym membership. Okay, get a gym membership. All right. Go to I go to the local gym here. It's called Crossgates, and then there's a national gym that I have a membership. I have two gym memberships. Shoot, get two memberships. Whatever it takes, guys. Whatever it takes. It does not have to be torture. It doesn't have to be torture. You don't have to stop abruptly eating the trash you're eating. Okay, that's what got me on this journey. I was like, damn, this really works. Wow, it doesn't have to be torture, and that's what I'm trying to internalize into you guys. Because I'm doing I'm doing this keyword research. I'm looking at these keywords. I'm like, man, y'all are hurting deep down inside and depressed. Wow. And I'm thinking to myself, it doesn't have to be torture. It doesn't have to be torture, guys. Commit to eat less, move more formula. With your current crap diet, cut it in half. Cut it in half. You graze at a job, if you work at a hospitality industry as well, cut it in half. You think you may have ate a whole, like in my case, it used to be like I would graze so many fries out of the fry bin. It would be like an extra a large fry by the time the day was over, just throughout the hours of grazing. So you got to be cognitive of these things, of the habits of when you're hungry, because and how you indulge. Whatever your indulges are, you got to cut it in half. All right. Now, as far as like sugary stuff like candy and ice cream and cake, I'm gonna tell you right now, you might want to take that completely out of your diet because that shit is packed with the stuff that clogs your arteries. It's packed with the stuff that puts fat on you, like a lot of fat, because it's very, very dense, empty calories, very dense, very heavy and dense empty calories. Why it tastes so delicious if you're a sweet tooth kind of person. Okay, so I'm hoping I'm giving you multiple examples of how to approach your problem. Okay, as an overweight person, because this is definitely overweight people from my keyword research I'm seeing here. There's also a keyword that is actually hard to rank for, but I'm not even trying to go for the hard to rank for. So I'm going for the keywords that I see that my heart is heavy for. That's barely getting any traffic, and that's why I'm looking over here because I'm looking at my screen the keywords that I'm going to use. Um, and I felt so inspired to share this knowledge with you guys. To share this knowledge with you guys. It doesn't have to be torture, guys. It does not have to be torture from the bottom of my heart. It doesn't have to be torture. Okay, so you heard what I said. Hopefully, you took a bunch of notes. All right. If you haven't liked the video yet, please like the video. It would help the channel grow tremendously, tremendously. Okay. Subscribe to the channel, guys. All right. This right here, it feels like more purposeful for me to go this. I'm in multiple directions with this channel. Like this channel has music production, traffic going to it with subscribers coming through, work from home stuff, make money online, e-commerce kind of stuff. I mean, yeah, I work a 9 to 5, but I do side jobs. I do side hustles too. I do YouTube. I do e-commerce. I'm currently building a digital product. These are kind of the perks for you subscribing because I'm going to share all of that with you beside this value of the health part. Okay. At the end of the day, guys, for success in general, that formula next to the eat less move more formula, it's like this. It's health wealth, happiness. In that order. Health, wealth, happiness. Okay, so subscribe to the channel if you really resonated with these terms and these simple formulas to follow. Subscribe. Now it's about to get good. Now it's about to get good. You stuck around this long. Okay? Here's what you do when you plateau. Okay. This is what I'm doing. I'm keeping it simple, 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 simple. Okay. You're going to need a multivitamin. I recommend, if you're a female, get the Alive for the female. If you're a male, get the Alive for men. Men's once daily. This is the real deal. This ain't that great value BS. Okay? Get that. You want to get you some eggs. The big cartons of eggs. Cheapest way to break a fast in the day. Cheapest way. You're not hurting the bank with this one, guys. You're not. Plus, you're eating I boil my eggs. I don't fry them. I boil them. I use Himalayan salt, the purple salt, the Himalayan salt. Make sure it's the kind that's not. I mean, it doesn't really matter. Himalayan salt is Himalayan salt. I use Himalayan salt. Don't go too crazy with the salt, though, guys. I think it's like between 1,500 milligrams to 2,500 milligrams of salt a day for the average person. It's in between those numbers, depending. I use for waking up before you go in the gym. I think I tangented on you, but I was trying to say something about it. Do get a gym membership. If you can't afford a gym, try to buy a gym. Try to get a inexpensive weight bench or something. Something. You need to move more, guys. Walking is a start. But you got to understand, just walking normal is about roughly 220-ish calories that your body is expelling. Okay? And I typically, I'll walk with my dad. We'll do an hour walk, and I stay fasted up to midday. It's about 3-ish, I'll be fasted. And then I break my fast with, it depends how I feel. Sometimes I'll have 5 boiled eggs or 6, but out of the boiled eggs, I'll have 2 whole boiled eggs, and then I'll have the rest egg whites out of the remainder of the eggs. That's me breaking my fast. There's barely any fat in these things, guys. I mean, don't eat all the yolks, obviously. Just 2 eggs, just the 2 boiled eggs whole, and the rest egg whites. And broccoli, guys. Get broccoli. Like, that's like when you fast like this and then you break the fast, you look forward to it. It's actually more delicious. It's not like, oh, it's so boring. Oh my god. This is when you hit the plateau. All right, I'm talking when you hit the plateau. All right. So let me go ahead and talk about how many calories one egg has in your typical like big box of, I think it's like 4 dozen eggs or something like that in like Walmart or Walgreens, or not Walgreens. I forget the other place. Places like Walmart. I took some pics, and I wanted to give you precisely or approximately a rough approximation of the calories that are in the items I'm telling you. Okay, for breaking fast. All right. Let me go to my camera right quick. Give me 1 second. It was right here. Okay, so eggs. 1 egg is about. Let's see. From what I'm reading here, it's saying it's about 5 grams of fat. It's 1.5 grams of saturated fat. This is if you eat the whole egg now, okay? That's why I say the 2 eggs and egg whites, and you're breaking the fast with just the very minimum calories, okay? So don't sweat all the stuff I'm telling you. Okay, but I kind of jumped ahead of myself, actually. 1 egg is 70 calories, okay? So if you eating 2 whole eggs, that's 140 calories. Like boiled eggs, it's 140 calories. This is without any Himalayan salt. I usually put the Himalayan salt on my broccoli and then don't put any salt on my eggs, okay? It's up to you if you want to test the waters with salt on your eggs, the Himalayan salt on your eggs, or a little bit of pepper. But don't overdo it. Because if you love salt, you might want to cut back, because salt can damage you, especially if you get older in your age. Like me, I'm about to be 42 July 12th. So there was a lot of adapting to get to the point where I'm 168 pounds now. I didn't share that because I want a bigger number before I post again on Facebook. So 1 egg is 70 calories. I'm not going to go into too much of the total daily value. You just need to know your calories, okay? Because if you're eating less and moving more, and you're doing kind of an intermittent. It's kind of like an intermittent fasting. You can eat between 1 and 2 meals a day, and it can be just the broccoli and eggs, and you take your vitamin midday. You don't have to sweat because I recommend when you break your fast to take the vitamin while you have food in you. It even says it on the bottle. It turns food into energy, kind of thing. Um, so midday, about 3 o'clock ish. If I'm eating just the one time in the day, it'll be if it's in the one time of the day. This is after I've defeated the plateau. I'll eat for around like 7 to 8 o'clock p.m. and that'll be it. It'll be the one meal, and that would have been the formula being fulfilled because I would have moved. I already know I would have moved more. That was checked off for the day, and I ate less. See how this works, guys? Like the weight will fall off. Now it won't fall off as fast as the person that keeps searching. I want to, I need to lose weight fast. I don't care how. Uh, that right there, or I need to lose weight fast in a month. Now that keyword right there is hard to rank for. But if BL by all means like the video, subscribe to the channel so I can rank for those keywords. This is gold, guys. I'm giving you gold. Okay, so you know an egg is 70 calories. All right, let's go to the broccoli. Okay, the bags I get the big bag broccoli. Okay, and I took screenshots of the calorie intake. All right, I'm not gonna say the fat. You just need to know calories, because calories, for humans, our gasoline is calories. If you have fat calories on you, you need to tap into that gasoline and not the gasoline of the garbage that you keep putting in you, because then you're exceeding too many calories, then you're burning. That's why you're heavy. Okay, so the broccoli, for what I'm seeing, it's saying I get the frozen broccoli, the bag frozen broccoli, not the canned stuff. The canned stuff has preservatives and stuff in it. Okay, for 1 1/3 cup of frozen broccoli, the cloves are just broccoli cloves. Okay, it is 30 calories. That's it, 30 calories. Now going back, now I gave you kind of a simple, like intermittent fasting formula to the eat less, move more. Uh, you have something to work with that is practical, guys. This is practical. So basically, hopefully you're taking notes. Write this down on paper if you're not. Number one, now you realize it's an eat less, move more formula. You know this now. You could start with regular walking if you don't have a gym membership, okay? You know this. Number two, now that you're empowered to the eat less, move more formula, now you need to start with the garbage you're already eating, okay? So you gotta, so the number two part is now that you started integrating like walking an hour a day, or even joining a gym to burn even more calories, you know, you've checked off the box for the move more part, and then because of the eat less, move more um, uh, formula, the eating less part starting off, just don't worry about what you're eating currently. Cut it back. Eat less. I'm telling you guys, I'm telling you, if you follow that simple formula, the weight's gonna fall off. I am serious, guys. The weight is going to fall off. All right. Now, three. When you notice that from two, of the eat less, move more formula, and you practice it daily, you're going to see results, guys. Because if you know deep down in your heart and you really internalize what I'm telling you, you're going to see the numbers go down on the scale. Now, you will hit a plateau. When you hit the plateau, like I said, you're going to have to cut all that other garbage out completely. Because then you'd have built enough momentum from dropping the weight. See what I'm saying? That's if you internalize what I'm telling you, with the eat less, move more formula. Okay? It really doesn't have to be that hard. A little bit of Himalayan salt, get you some eggs, get you some broccoli, get you your Alive vitamin, you're good. Now you just got to make the habit of doing that fasted, waking up, and when you have a coffee to wake up, no sugar, no cream, black coffee. Now if you're caffeine sensitive, diluted. I'm very caffeine sensitive, so I use the green tea. If you're caffeine sensitive, get you some organic green tea. Follow the instructions, make it, and then what I'll do is I'll put some cacao some cacao in it. They both have naturally occurring small doses of caffeine if you're caffeine sensitive like I am. I used to not be caffeine sensitive, but I was a dumb kid back in the day, when I was in my 20s and all. Kind of got out there on substance abuse for a second. It was like a 4 year bout with the substance abuse. Then I went on like a 12-year bout with alcoholism. Defeated that. So yeah, it was a lot of munching down during those times. Well, not so much when I was going through the 4-year career of hard drugging. Yeah, I wasn't very hungry then because it was those kinds of substances that made you not hungry. But anyhow, I don't want to tangent on that biography of me. So hopefully you internalized what I told you with the Eat Less, Move More formula. Hopefully you took notes on the cacao, the green tea, the completely taking out sugar. If you're the sweet tooth type, you gotta get that sugar out. Like, if you're gonna do the eat less part and you're still eating the junk, as far as like sweets, I would just completely take that out altogether. Now, don't give up your hamburgers and your burritos and all that just yet. You just gotta eat less. That's it. You just gotta eat less of it and move more. And do it repeatedly every day. Once you hit the plateau, get the eggs, the broccoli, the Himalayan salt. Do the fasting where you eat maybe between once to twice a day. I would say, like, if you're really trying to aggressively lose the weight, once to twice a day, because the eat less, move more formula works, guys. It works. And if you made it this far in the video, I greatly appreciate if you like this video. It would help the channel grow tremendously. And to subscribe to the channel and tick that bell icon. Leave comments, guys. Leave comments. Let me know if you really let this internalize into you, okay? Because realistically, well, for someone of my stature, I don't want to say everybody, because everybody's different. Everybody is different, okay? You could roughly lose about 10 pounds a month if you stick to your guns with the eat less, move more, eat less. I know I stutter, sorry. With the eat less, move more formula, okay? So like the video, subscribe to the channel. I love you guys. I'm here to help you out. I feel super inspired. I'm gonna come with more content, with more results, and any tweaks in the diet. I'll let you know. But there's more content also coming. Like, we gotta cover all your bases. You might be already wealthy, you might not. You might be kind of busted or whatever. But whatever the case may be, if you are busted, let's work on your health first. Get to the wealth, then you'll be happy. You'll have that happiness, health, wealth, and happiness. Starting with the eat less, move more formula. See you guys in the next video.